Pisces, welcome to your new moon and Sagittarius reading. I hope this finds you well. As this lunar energy is hitting your 10th house of all things Capricorn, career, status, your reputation out in the world. So, this could be a time where you're setting some powerful intentions about what you want to manifest in that area of your life over the next 6 months. And it could be that somehow issues with where you currently reside, your local community, your local neighborhood, neighbors, siblings, people that you're dealing with on the day-to-day, they might be factoring into this in some way. Also, communications, the things that may be factoring into this, may have you kind of going within as to how do you get expansion with that area of your life. And it can be hard right now because of all the energies that are retrograde. But hey, I think the energy is helping with getting some divine downloads, and then in January, hitting the ground running and taking some action on whatever intentions you are setting at the time of this new moon. Okay. All right. So let's see what the advice is for Pisces. Angel of Wisdom. Lovely. So Piscean. Absolutely. Okay, are you looking into something? Do you need to look into something? Again, I'm being brought back to Jupiter and Taurus, retrograde in the 3rd house, opposing Venus and Scorpio in your 9th house. Very much about learning, faith versus knowledge, okay? Knowing versus understanding. And some of you might have been pushed to go more within with all these retrogrades that we've been under in the last few months, and try to figure out, what is the wise path forward in terms of, getting something going with these 10th house matters. And you might have to be very intentional, very logical, fair, balanced. And it might have to do with a matter that has been very out of balance and not fair. Okay. But this is about knowing the truth and speaking the truth in order to get the victory over the next 6 months. Now, somebody might have tried to get the victory in a really underhanded way, and I'm sorry to say it, but they're going straight into the arms of the authorities. And this is going to give you a heads up, okay? I don't know who this is. Don't be this man, because he's going right to the court, okay? Right to the courthouse, all right? He's getting locked up, all right? And this is somebody who is like an attorney, possibly, a judge, maybe. And justice is going to get served. And I'm going to say that if you have been dealing with a legal matter, did somebody take something from you? Were they unfair? I am seeing here that you are going to get the victory. There will be justice, all right, over the next 6 months. Possibly not Aries, why did I say that? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and especially Libra is relevant here. But it looks like somebody tried to get the victory in a very underhanded way, or tried to get attention from somebody in a very underhanded way. And if it hasn't happened yet, it could happen over the next 6 months, where, again, if this does happen, don't be worried, because I am seeing that they will be brought to justice. Do not be this person, because you'll not get away with it, okay? And I'm not saying you would, but this would be somebody who you felt maybe some strife or competition from. There might have been some struggle with this person. And yeah, it might be, I hate to say, this could have been a domestic violence or arguing in the home, or something was unsettling about a relationship. It could be a family member brought something, unsettling in the home. If it was a settled relationship that has become unsettled, it might be because of somebody sneaking around and double dipping, if you know what I mean, trying to get the attention of somebody else. But I'm sorry to say, they'll not get away with it. So you better come clean, right? You better come clean. What you might want to look into over the next 6 months, but particularly at the time of this new moon, is guarding yourself against, that's quite the message. If there has been a third party, lying, cheating scenario, somebody looking outside of a relationship to get expansion with someone else, I am seeing a need here to look into this, okay? And maybe to put up your guard, and maybe leave behind, walk away from something where I don't know why I'm getting these two people here putting their back to something, and somebody's like really fed up about it. Look into this, because, okay, I'm getting a very interesting message that's not for everybody, but If you are dealing with two individuals who are exhausting you and are making you feel like they are indifferent to your struggle, you need to look into this of why. Why are they not connecting with you and empathizing and sympathizing? If they seem to be looking at getting expansion in their lives without really including you or considering your own struggle, you need to look into that. Okay, there's something going on. The blockage here is there appears to be a masculine, possibly an Aries, maybe a boss, maybe a husband or father. This is somebody who might be very undisciplined or doesn't really have themselves under control or is trying to control everybody but themselves. This is a really toxic masculine, okay? And understand that when I'm talking about toxic masculinity, it's not really in the woke. I'm not woke. I don't speak wokeism, okay? I don't do that. I'm saying truly toxic masculinity. And I told you I saw potentially there was some domestic violence here. This is a level of toxic masculinity I'm talking about, is a man who would actually engage in that. Okay? Like very abusive. And we're not talking about physically abusive. We are talking about somebody who maybe has a mental disorder. Somebody who's very inflexible. Somebody who's very about themselves. They don't consider other people. It's me, myself, and I. Okay? And it might be concerning the truth of the matter. And again, what are they doing? Six of Wands here and here. What are they doing to get attention from people? And then not talking about it? Oh, sweet Jesus. We're looking at somebody here who, again, is like, there is a truth and it's very brutal. And they might come unglued, honestly, when faced with it. If you bring it up to them, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to deal with it. They just want to get their attention by any means necessary. And they don't really care about the consequences. Again, if you're dealing with this man that's a masculine that is out of control, this person doesn't really have a sense of direction other than, what's in it for me. So that's rough. Great worry over nothing. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Turkey. I don't know why I'm here to jive turkey. Okay, whatever. Someone is behaving stupidly. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. It's all over this spread, whether it's this guy or this guy or this guy over here. Somebody is behaving quite stupidly. And I don't know, maybe you've been going through this, like a hair, physical or mental, for a long time, but you're going to be a wise soul when you're done with this, and not sure why you're being told not to worry over nothing. Look at the wisdom here. Wiser there, wisdom there. You're learning something from this. Yes, it may be karmic, okay? It may be preordained that these struggles, these challenges, you were supposed to go through them for a time and a season with this individual so that you come out wiser. And it has to do with stupid behavior, reckless behavior. Okay, ask for help from others, romance, and clearly communicate are the cards that I'm getting for you. I hope that helps. Be blessed.